Hi everyone, doing a quick overview of all of the things that I take out with me while on off-road and recovery. Typically about the same amount of stuff, because if I was out off-roading and I needed help, I'd want to be able to supply some of those tools that would be useful, and likewise just having those tools makes it really easy to help other people out. So you're going to notice that there's quite a bit of redundancy within some of these things. So we have this NoCo Boost Plus. You can pick this thing up at AutoZone, Amazon, different places, right? So what it does is you can utilize these clamps and you can jump start your car based on how much battery it has. It's also useful as a flashlight. And it's got high, low, and then it also has SOS. So if you ever need to be rescued and you're out at nighttime and you need to give a distress signal, you've got that. And then we've got the manual version, right? We've got jumper cables. Moving on. Always a good opportunity to have extra fuel whenever you can take it out there on the road with you. I have my backpack set up with a cool towel, some more jumper cables, first aid kit, life straw you can drink out of streams and stuff like that, mosquito repellent, just different things that I might need if I ever had to stay out in the woods for the night, potentially, along with keeping some sleeping bags or blankets in my truck, right? So we still do have hard shackles on the vehicle, and they're going to be rated for really high pull strength, but I think like these Harbor Freight Badlands soft shackles are coming along a far way. With that being said, we've got some more soft shackles here, and then we've got the 7/8 30-foot recovery rope, which is a bungee cord of sorts. We're going to go over here. That uses inertia, or I'm sorry, uses kinetic energy to take the force of the moving vehicle, transfer it through that tug rope, and then pull out whatever's on the other end. We also have kind of some static lines, some Badlands. You got 20 foot and 30 foot. They're also useful for tree savers, but we've got the big tree saver too. And then I've got, again, trying to keep away from hard mounted stuff, but I have a chain that I use sometimes in conjunction with this high lift jack, or maybe create a bridle or something like that we might need. And back to over here, we've got a wireless winch in and out, and then we've got the cable for it, and then we've got some pulleys, 2 pulleys. Just used one of those pulleys recently on a recovery force multiplier. So you're using mechanical advantage. You're going to run a line through this. It's going to run its way back to wherever it's going, to another point. The more you can add, then the more force multiplication you're going to do. I keep this Harbor Freight 1-ton jack on me because a lot of vehicles that need to be recovered are a lot lower than lifted vehicles. And then I've got a couple 2x4s and another piece of wood there to help out with kind of sometimes you got to get creative and shim some things or place wooden blocks to help you out where they're going. I've got some hand tools, and then I've got this Hercules impact wrench, and keeping that on us. Then we've got some helpful air tools for airing up and down tires, right? So one thing that we have to do when we're off-road is air up and down as we get on and off the trail. Not only does it provide a little bit more cushion while we're out there driving around, but it helps out with traction, most definitely. The lower you can run down your tires in a really soft situation like sand or snow, perhaps mud terrain, then you're much better off floating around on the largest footprint that you can do. And then lastly, I've got this Easy Flate from RoAd that I picked up to air back up. It runs right off of the car battery, and then it just fills up with this air chuck. You just put that right on the end and then screw it onto your valve stems, your valves, air valves, and you're ready to get back on the road, because you want to have your tires aired up now that you're back on the road. And that's kind of an overview of the stuff that I'm using out there. So thank you for watching, and if this helps, I'm really glad. Thanks, guys.